Ohio.
All right, now.
You might want to hold it. All right. You want to go first, or should I? All right. Well, hello, everyone. It's beautiful to see everybody. It's an awesome day. You know, I come from like 90+ degree temperatures. It feels so good out here. This is my first time in Columbus, and it's beautiful to be out here. My name is Philip Scott. I'm from Houston, Texas. We run the most definitely. We run the African Diaspora News Channel, and that got started because we needed, something like no different than a CNN, MSNBC, Fox News that's going to be very adamant about our issues, not only here in America, but globally. So, the vision was to take people that's here. Now we got people in the Caribbean, the African continent, and we're still growing, and we're kind of trying to corner the four corners of the earth, right, with our message, because we didn't have that on our own. Because if you depend on the folks, they're going to propagandize us, as we can clearly see, lie, cheat, steal, and that's why we do what we do every day. And I thank God that when they say black unity, right, I work with black people, FBA, Africans, I work with all black people, and we work in harmony. And it's no issue and no problem. So when they say we can't work together, that's a bold-faced lie from the pit of hell. We can work together as long as we come together just in that unity. So I thank all of you for coming out today, and let me pass this on to Sister Vicky, so she can introduce herself.
Absolutely. It's such a privilege to be with you all. I came on the scene on some other networks like Fly Nubian Queen and Your Black World. Some of you may remember some of that. And while I was there for a little bit, I ended up connecting with the great brother Phil Scott and his wonderful network of platforms, African Diaspora News Channel. And I'm so pleased to be with you today. I'm on different social media platforms, anywhere you can find alternative media. You might see Vicky or a clip or two there. Yes. So I'm pleased to be with you today.
I am Demetra K. I thank y'all so much for showing up. I joined the African Diaspora News Channel about 5 years ago. But before that, I had the Demetra K show, and I still have it. And I basically like to promote Black love, knowledge, and understanding of all things in our community to make us an even better people, with the emphasis on even, because we're great people, but we can always strive to do better. And together, with all of what we have, obviously, it's an addition to the African Diaspora News Channel, because we all have the same goal, and that's basically to uplift our people, to teach our people. And as I always say, we were at a point where we didn't know what we know, and trust me, we don't know everything yet. But and it's our job as a resurrector, basically to wake people up. And as I say, especially with my audience, I learn stuff too. I learn stuff too all the time. So we are just happy to be here with you. So y'all get this idea about toilet paper. You go to the homies, you go to your family. We're making toilet paper. What do they say?
Listen, let me backtrack just a small little bit. So it happened, all this was happening during COVID. The idea came to me at about 2, 3 in the morning. I woke up out of my sleep. Toilet paper. Like toilet paper. I like to say, was it something I ate? I don't know why am I thinking about toilet paper at 2, 3 in the morning, right out of my sleep? But the thing was, I grabbed my phone and started taking notes. Like, if this sticks with me when I actually wake up, then we need to dive into it. So as soon as I woke up,
He called me at 3 o'clock in the morning to talk about toilet paper.
Wow. It was the homie.
I said, hey, Mar, get off my phone.
but we stuck with it. We like I said, we woke up, read over the notes. What do we need to do to actually make it come to fruition? And again, the more we kept going through it, iterating after iteration, and actually seeing it come to life, from the brand, the logo, the apparel, everything that we wearing, and we took it to our friends and family. Like, hey, we started doing the test. We started, man, we bought maybe about 10 different brands and grocery stores and started doing like tests to our friends and family, like R&D really. Yeah, and then we dove deep into it and made it happen. And then at first they were like, what the hell are y'all? But then as they start seeing us really stick with it and really having a full product, yeah, they were on board and sharing it and things like that with everybody else.
So one more question, because I used to think I was an inventor too, but I wasn't. I was just making up stuff. But how do you overcome that? Well, we're just kind of reinventing the wheel. Because I mean, not to deduce what you're doing, but you think about something like toilet papers. Like, how do you make that, revolutionary to where people like, I gotta have that brand?
I would say, I mean, a lot of things that we say are reinvented, but a lot of stuff is just common sense. We've been in America for a long time, so they created things that don't make sense. It's just for them to benefit. Once we start using common sense, it looks like we're reinventing the wheel, but we just use what's naturally supposed to be done. If you stick to what's naturally supposed to be done, everything else will work out.
I like to look from my point of view. I look at it as, yeah, it wasn't reinventing the wheel. It was just kind of fixing up the wheel a little bit and making it, dressing it up and making it a little better.
Yeah.
And again, for our community, what Leafy is community empowerment. That's how we seen it. That was our mission: community empowerment and economic inclusion, basically. So, like I said, we seen this as a generational wealth builder, not just a eco-friendly paper product company that we can sell, but something that we could give back to underserved communities that are just buying regular toilet paper, don't know the education piece behind the traditional toilet paper that they're buying. And the story of it just kind of, if you want to look at it, kind of reinvented it, because toilet paper, again, like you said, has been around for years, a dinosaur industry. It was time for a change and some color, actually. Our toilet paper isn't white, it's brown. So yeah, we stuck with it and we roll with it.
So I have one more question. Now, when I hear somebody say toilet paper is toxic, how so? How is it going to make me toxic?
Listen, you about to scare yourself. All right.
I know, but
No, so traditional toilet paper, it has formaldehyde in it, bleaches, it has forever chemicals, and if you know anything about that, those aren't, whatever you do, those aren't leaving your body. Like I said, you may not see the effects of it right away, but as you're using it over and over again, and as you're getting older and you're wondering why certain things aren't working the way that you would have thought should have been working at this age, I'm not saying that's what it is, but that could be a contribution to it. But that's why we flipped it. And again, many benefits of we're putting it on the most sensitive areas of our body, and bamboo is one of the most beneficial materials that you can use when it comes to that.
So I want to get to the nitty gritty. How does it get in my body?
How?
The toxic stuff.
You're putting it on the most sensitive parts of your body. So it's being absorbed.
There you go.
It's
And the largest organ, your skin is an organ.
Oh yeah, it's been absorbed right there into your bloodstream. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and plug us. Stop by Leafy Table. It's 100% bamboo, no chemicals. Like I said, you're putting it on the most sensitive parts of your body, and we push that education. Like, educate yourself, but we'll also help you along the way on that. And it's